at that smile. Look at that smile. He's always
Always
as soon as
smiling.
the bell rings, the smile is gone. Stoic face.
The
no
switch.
prisoners. No jokes. It's about that action.
And there's bad blood between these two fighters. There's a bad blood already between them, and you know both of them have promised to do damage. Ooh, and that's not. And that's good connection from Cornel there. Cornel sizing his man up, but Richard is a very cunning fighter.
Actually,
very cunning. He knows how to switch stances on you.
Actually, Onem landed a really stiff jab there. That was him that landed the jab. Cornel was trying to close the distance, and Onem just clipped him with that stiff one.
So this time around, Cornel, both fighters have actually promised no lucky punches tonight. Everything you see planned, tailored to every style, every kind of the fight. Look at that. That's the Black Panther. Ooh.
I'm surprised. The Black Panther actually the one who decides to engage in the grappling. Wow. Okay. But Cornel is more experienced in that department. I expect this to end up. Man, these knees are strong.
Those knees are landing.
Man. Oh man, these are landing right on the liver too. Why they're being stopped? Onem is in a bad position, man. Cornel is comfortable right now. He's got him. Here we go. Onem was able to get his head out. And he's got a control of big knee. Big knee.
But I think Onem has to be aware, be careful not to allow Cornel to wrestle him out. He must not allow the grappling. He must not allow it. Because that's something Cornel enjoys doing a lot.
So far, so good. He's doing an amazing job of keeping him off. He's been the one engaging in the grappling. He's getting the best of the striking as well. These punches are crisp and clean.
You don't want to go into a wrestling bout with Cornel Thompson. You don't want to go into he's called the Marine boxer, but he's a better wrestler than he's a boxer.
Oh, by far. Ooh. They both landed left hooks. And both guys recover, come back, and like, okay, we're resetting this, we start again.
Are we gonna see some more blood here?
Cornel inside
the last time they were up against each other, we didn't see a drop of blood. Tonight, are we gonna see the blood? I want to see some blood. I just want to see some blood. And high kick there by Richard Onem, and he's
that was a heavy body kick, yo. That was a really heavy body kick. Cornel has a lot of heart, man. He's a durable guy. He's taking these hits and he's not showing signs of pain, not showing signs of slowing down at all. I'm surprised.
Don't turn your back except you mean it. Do not turn your back on your opponent except you mean it.
Oui.
And a high kick there from Cornel, but it didn't really do it. It didn't really do any damage that time. And Richard going, you can see what Cornel is trying to do. Every time Richard runs forward, he wants to hold him. He wants to hold him because he knows that's where he has the advantage. He holds him, pins him down, and then that's a problem. That's going to be a problem for Richard. I
think Cornel is playing into Richard's hand. He's trying to be a striker because he knows Richard is a striker, and maybe try to distract him, trying to make Richard forget about the whole takedown situation that he comes with and his relentless wrestling game. And then as soon as Richard gets comfortable on the feet, expect Cornel to dig hard for these takedowns and probably try to get this to the mat.
Yeah, so maybe that's why Richard is doing everything he can to be the one to take him down instead of being taken down. You know, he doesn't want to get in a situation where he has to defend on the mat.
100%. These inside leg kicks, they don't hurt a lot, but they add up, right? You land 10 of those, 15 of those, and your leg is going to swell up. You're going to have a huge welt in there. And when you attack the front leg like that, that's the base leg of a wrestler. So when you're a wrestler, you need that leg to drive for all your power on the takedowns. You take that leg away, you take the takedown away.
Yeah, well. Good combination from Cornel. Good comeback, you can see. That shook Richard.
Oh yeah, that hurt him. He backed up.
That hurt him a bit.
He backed up. He did not want none of that.
But then every time you connect that way, you want to quickly, add to the combination. You want to add to the combination. You don't want to give your opponent the room to relax, rest, and recover.
Listen, I'm really impressed with Cornel's striking in this matchup. I'm really impressed with his striking. I came in here, I really expected to see a grapple fest, especially from his side, because he's such a grappling wizard. But his striking is taking such an improvement, man. He's landing.
And that shows you a man who's improved from the last time we saw him. Good combination. He ran into a punch.
And he's got his takedown. He's got his takedown. That's exactly what he was looking for, man.
But good defense there from Richard. He's held him in a position where Cornel is going to find it difficult to move. But we say all the time, Cornel finds a way out.
But here you go, the transition. Listen,
he finds a way out all the time.
Is a sticky sticky wrestler. I like to call him sellotape because when he gets on you,
That's
he
a
does
10
not
seconds
get
bell.
off. Right now, what he's looking to do is he's in a half mount and
Yeah,
he's
he's
looking
in
to
a
get
half
his left leg over. And he's saved by the bell. Richard was wiping his feet on that sequence right there. You think he might have caught a little bit of sweat on his feet. Maybe the mat is a little bit slippery from all these
another kick,
takedowns
but
in
good,
the
good
match
defense.
before.
Well, maybe I think Richard has decided. Ooh, good one.
Oh my God, man! He
That's
landed
a
a
good
left
counter
kick.
punch.
He
That
got
was
countered
a good counter punch.
hard. Cornel with the 1-2 caught him flush.
And there's a little swelling on Cornel's right eye, under Cornel's right eye. There's a little swelling there. Is that something for Richard to work on?
Cornel right now is being a little bit inactive in this round. He's calculating a lot. I'm not sure if he's hesitant or if he has a plan that we just don't know
he's got to
about.
be careful. He's fighting against a man he's lost to before. Even though he's claiming that the punch was a lucky one. He's fighting against a man that he knows very well. They know each other very well, and he doesn't want a story of the lucky punch. Ooh,
Man,
ooh.
every time he puts
good
that
movement from Cornel.
Every time Cornel puts that striking pressure on Onem is waiting for it. He's waiting for it. Steps back and clean left hook. Same exact way he caught him last time. Boom. And that's your takedown, my friend. That's your takedown. Onem is doing a good job, man. He's had him.
Good job.
He's
doing a fantastic job, actually. Look at where he's placed Cornel. Cornel cannot move his hands.
Yes, he's got his.
And that's a good.
He's got both of his arms in an underhook on Cornel's body, not really allowing Cornel to establish a dominant position, and he's keeping Cornel in half mount, whereas he's not letting go of Cornel's right leg.
And the way Richard is, he can actually switch to a choke eventually.
I agree. He has a guillotine. If he brings his left arm down from his right arm and clamps it right under Cornel's neck, and then has his other arm clamp onto that, that's a choke, my man. That's really a choke.
Cornel is out of it.
And that's exactly what we were talking about. Cornel.
Not where Richard wants to be. That's not where Richard wants to be at the moment. He's trying to kick out. But we know Cornel. He gets in these positions. You're almost out.
That's what we're talking about.
Out.
Cornel is a grappling wizard, man. Like you get in these positions with him, and you think you have good defense. You think you're doing your thing, and this guy he's a master of this game. He knows what he's doing, and he just does it at his own pace. He doesn't wait for you. It doesn't really matter what you do.
Look at him. Look at the left arm. Look at the left punches there. And every time Richard switches, he switches his hands.
Listen, you see how he's moving his body further and further up on Richard's chest? That's going to make it a lot more difficult for Richard to be in any sort of guard position and defend himself.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right now he's going to be open money. And these are going to add up. The ground and pound is going to be
Except the bell saves Richard now. This is risky. Except the bell saves Richard. This is risky.
This is a risky business for him. Man. This is bad. Right now, Cornel needs to just create a little bit of space. If he can remove one of Richard's arms from behind his back and create a little bit of space between him and Onem, expect some vicious ground and pound to land.
Good elbow to Richard's face. And now Richard is holding with all of the strength he has. He's holding Cornel with every ounce of strength in him.
Yeah, he tried a hip toss there. He couldn't do it. Cornel is way too high up on his chest. Too much pressure. Too much balance.
Too much pressure.
Dominance is beautiful, man. His grappling is beautiful from the top. Really,
and some of these guys, when they know the champion is around, the welterweight champion of the world is watching, they want to impress. They want an opportunity to be mentored by him.
No doubt. Onem is exhausted. Onem right now, he's holding on to dear life. There's not much he can do in this position.
There's not much he can do. He has to just keep defending.
Yeah, wish for
he
the
has
best.
to keep the.
Man, and that's where Cornel wants to be.
Don't do that.
That's that ground and pound.
You don't want to do that against Cornel.
Man, these are landing.
He's landing them. No.
He's eating some shots, yo.
And he holds back. No. What a fight. What a fight we're having.
You can hear the crowd go wild for these two guys.
Can expect, appreciate what a fight we're having. We keep saying it every time. I wish the fighters can hear us. Don't allow Cornel a full mount.
And he's back again.
Don't allow Cornel a full mount.
Man, the ground and pound is vicious. He's relentless with this.
Richard carelessly throwing his arms everywhere, but every time Richard does that, you're Cornel to hit you.
It's easier said than done. Oh, beautiful. He tries a reversal. He's tired. He's tired. Yo, Cornel has got him exhausted. What a fight. What a fight. The crowd is going mad. I mean, I'm sure you can hear what's going on out here.
Yeah.
It's insane. The environment is insane.
Oh, beautiful round.
Final round, Joe. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Third and final round. Cornel on the front foot again, sizing up his man. He wants to make the advantage he had in the second round count early in the third round, and that's why he's on the front foot already. And you can see Richard, you know, bouncing backwards, calculating. He can't rush into anything anymore.
Expect Cornel to keep the pressure forward. Right?
Oh, he will.
Definitely keep the pressure forward.
He will.
You do not want to give Richards an opportunity to use his striking, because that's the only chance he has of winning this fight. He's not going to win it with Cornel on the ground.
No.
Okay, he's not going to win it off his back, and he's not going to out-wrestle Cornel. So at this point, he really needs a knockout. Boom! And that's another takedown.
That is takedown again. And that's Cornel's bread and butter. We say it again and again. He's done it again. That's what he was looking for. He was at an advantage. He was at an advantage at the end of the second round. And look at, it's about full mount.
Joe, look how easy.
Full mount.
Look how easily he transitions from no mount to half mount to full mount to having a dominant position. This guy is beautiful to watch, man. He's beautiful to watch. I can't say it enough. I really can't say it enough.
He's seen what happened towards the end of the second round. While having the full mount, he knows that's where the damage is. That's where the damage is, and he's going to continue to pound. Now his elbow can do some damage. Listen,
Cornel right now needs to put some distance between him and Onem. So he needs to use his elbows, his forearms, on Onem's shoulder blades, on Onem's neck, on his collarbone, right? Create that pain, make it hard for him to breathe, so he allows you to push him off and get a little bit further, and then you can land this ground and pound without even thinking about it.
Yeah, you can. He has to do that. Richard, so far, ensuring that Cornel isn't doing much damage, but the face is telling another story.
And here we go.
Richard's face is telling another story. And oh no!
Oh man!
Oh no! You don't want to be in that position.
But listen, Richard is doing a great job of closing that distance every time. He's doing a great job. He's in a bad spot.
It's limiting Cornel's mobility.
Exactly.
That way, he can't, do much damage. But every time he tires out and he releases his arms.
But now Cornel has his back, man. And he reverses it. That's beautiful work by Onem. Beautiful work by Onem. He reversed it. He swept him. And now he's on top.
And Cornel is getting cocky. He is doing a Thompson.
Yeah, but Cornel is in guard right now. So watch to see if Onem can actually switch and transition to a more dominant position from here. Because Cornel is pretty good off his back.
Now it's going to be interesting to see what Richard can do at this point.
This is an interesting fight so far, right? I expected this fight to be a classic striker and grappler matchup. And right now you've got two guys who are willing to exchange striking to grapple all the same. Beautiful fight. I'm really impressed with Onem. The fact that he was able to reverse this position and get Cornel to the bottom and hold top for the remainder of the round, that's impressive, man. That's really impressive, especially since it's not his game. He's not a wrestler,
Interesting fight going on here. Richard, with a half mount at this point, Cornel finding a way. But you can't bet against Cornel transitioning into a mount at this point, because this is where he enjoys himself. On the mat, he is an animal. On the mat, he is a beast.
Yeah, but right. Oh man, you see that? That's that craftiness. That's that craftiness, man.
Cornel.
That's that craftiness.
A knee to the midriff. Richard,
he's utilizing the same knees he did as round one, and he's really hurting Cornel with those now. If you see, Richard has got a hold of Cornel's shorts. The referee might want to look at that real quick. Otherwise, failed grapple attempt. He almost caught a head kick, and then he got up.
Richard can barely see.
Yeah, he's busted up, man. He is so busted up.
Blinking rapidly.
He looks
hurt.
Look
at Cornel getting all cocky now. He knows he's probably leading on points.
The Panther is bleeding from his right eye. His right side is really swollen. He looks a little bit hurt.
Right eye. And that's why he's got to be careful. I'm very sure a Panther without the cut will have finished Cornel when he slipped.
But you see that expression? The expression on the Panther's face? He winced a little bit. It looks like he's in pain. I'm not sure if the pain is from his face, if it's from his leg. I'm not sure what it is, but he definitely looks like he's bothered in there. He's not too comfortable right now. and he's not as willing to engage as he was at the beginning of this round.
Now the fighters need to make this fight end the way it started. Explosion, make it as explosive as possible. Go at each other. Both fighters are tired. I know Cornel, all he's looking for is a way to just wrestle him to the mat. That's all he's looking for right now.
I agree. I wouldn't say Cornel is too tired. Cornel is the kind of guy to just see.
He
has the same. He has the same approach and the same look every time, everything he does. But here we go. That's what Cornel wants. And that's the fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's the fight.
Akishola announces the results.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the official scorecards as submitted by our Chief Judge, Austin Judah. Our first judge scores it 30-28. Our second judge scores it 30-24. Our third judge scores it 30-26. And the winner by unanimous decision is Cornel, the Marine Boxer Thompson!
No surprises here, Steve. No surprises.